Hey Rays fans, Joseph Zakrzewski with you as the Rays continue on a 5-game road trip. Tonight they make a quick stop in Reading, Pennsylvania to take on the Royals, a team that the Rays saw back on opening night and picked up a thrilling 4-3 overtime victory. And the Stingrays look to skate away with another 2 points. Wanted to take you around the Royals facility. We're at the Sovereign Center in downtown Reading, Pennsylvania, and right now we're up in the press box. This is the view of center ice from where I will be broadcasting the games. We're located kind of diagonal from the benches. You can see them down there. The Royals bench is the one closest to me, and then the Stingrays will come out of the tunnel and take the bench down to the right. Kind of give you a little bit of a look around the Sovereign Center. Single bowl with suites up at the top. They have a scoreboard overhanging right in the middle. And then as we make our way off to my left, their actual digital scoreboard is pretty big, and it's located right there to the sides where they play their videos and intermission activities. So that is the look of the Sovereign Center from the press box, and where we'll be calling tonight's game. We'll go downstairs, take a look at the Stingrays locker room, take a walk around, take a look at the concourse, and much more. So stay tuned, and hope you enjoy. As we begin our walk down to the Stingrays locker room, just wanted to make a quick stop by, as along the hallway to get there are all of the suites that are located on the same side as my broadcast booth, and just wanted to quick pop in. Several very nice seats to look the game just behind the Stingrays bench here at center ice. And then of course they got a kitchen table and couches, chairs, a Wayne Gretzky jersey, a Royals jersey, some photos of their players from seasons past, the TV to watch pretty much any channel, or if to watch the game if they want to see an instant replay, mini fridge, you name it. And this lines the entire upper level of the Sovereign Center. We have now made our way down to the event level, right next to the Stingrays locker room. And the first thing, right outside the locker room doors, are some of the equipment setup that equipment manager John Williams uses to help the guys get ready for practices and for games. The skate sharpener right there, his box of tools, pliers, scissors, extra equipment, you name it, in that trunk. And then some tools for the guys to work on their sticks. They can saw them down if it's too long. They can use the blowtorch to change out the blades. There's some extra tape down there. So plenty of tools out here to help the players get ready. Now the locker room itself is actually split up among 4 rooms, and we're going to walk into this first room that's really yellow. And as we enter, you can see some equipment bags ready to hop on the bus for our move to Elmira to wrap up this 5-game road trip. And as I turn the corner, you see the workstation right here for Mr. Williams, who sews up socks, jerseys, makes equipment repairs, anything that needs to be done to the equipment to keep it in pristine condition, skates, and you can see him hard at work right there, getting some sticks ready for being packed, practice jerseys hung up from this morning's skate. And then we'll walk into the second room, which is room 1 of 2 of the actual locker room where all the gear is hung up. You can see the game jerseys for tonight are all hung up and ready to go. Goaltenders right here against the back wall. Phil Grubauer just off to the left, and Darren McChesney and his gear to the right. And then the locker room continues on into the third room. You can see the pile of tape alongside with the bucket of gum for the guys, stick rack just off in the background. And then continuation on of the locker room. And then we move into the athletic training room, where athletic trainer DJ Church sets up. You can see the coffee pot getting ready to go. Dry erase board to discuss plays if necessary. 2 tables for the guys to stretch out on or just sometimes relax before the game. The bikes, and then DJ's trunk containing medicine, wraps, bandages, you name it. And if he has some free time, loves to play a little guitar. So those 4 rooms pretty much consist of the Stingrays locker room. You can see from right here all the way down to that first room, all the way through. As we walk out of the locker room, just to give you an idea of the path the players will take, they'll usually come out of this door right here, and they'll make the turn. And then before you know it, they'll just climb this small ramp, and here they are, ready to take the ice. Players bench all ready to go. Towels are lined up, water bottles neatly lined up by the Royals staff, who do a great job here, and then center ice. One of the most unique things about the Sovereign Center as we leave the Stingrays bench is one of the suites that we were in earlier, up at the top, is actually modeled to look like a house. And that's located just to the right of the bench and just down the hallway from where my broadcast booth is. So that's kind of a unique way to see a Reading Royals game pretty much without ever having to leave home. We are now entering where the Reading Royals locker room is, and as you can see by the purple and black on the walls, that this whole hallway is dedicated to everything Reading Royals, especially this wall right here, kind of a wall of fame. It's the Royals in the NHL, and they have photos of every member of Reading that has played in the NHL, and I spoke with their broadcaster Mark Thompson. They're going to add some more photos, including former Stingrays goaltender James Reimer, and some of these names you'll certainly recognize. Dave Steckel in his Washington Capitals uniform right there. George Peros with the Mighty Ducks, or pardon me, Anaheim Ducks. And of course, Rays fans should definitely recognize that name. Rich Peverly won a Stanley Cup with the Boston Bruins last season and was with the Stingrays during the 2004-05 campaign, as he was also a member of the Reading Royals. And of course, all-star goaltender Jonathan Quick wore the Royals uniform as well. So something kind of fun just outside of the Reading Royals locker room. When the players want to watch video, they'll come right down the hallway from the locker room and come into this room, which is a lounge with a large TV that's capable of connecting directly to a computer. And earlier this morning, head coach Spencer Carver was using it to go over some clips. The guys will either pull a chair over, or if they're lucky enough, grab one of these comfy seats to take in video before heading out to practice or getting ready for the game. We have now made our way to the concourse level of the Sovereign Center, as heavy preparation underway to get ready for tonight's contest. And just kind of give you a spin, we're currently just off to the right of the Stingrays bench, right before you go around behind the net. You can see down one of the sides the look of what the concourse looks like, and we'll take a quick little spin around and show you what it's like to attend a game at the Sovereign Center. Making our way along the concourse and just about to go behind the Stingrays net. Here is one of a couple of merchandise stops, but this one's pretty unique. They have both game-worn jerseys as well as some sticks there in the corner. You can purchase some pucks and some very unique Royals items. And one of the things I noticed on this rack right over here is that they have all the game-worn jerseys, but you can also pick up customized jerseys and team-signed jerseys from this current year and from years past. We have made our way around to the other end of the Sovereign Center, where the second merchandise stand is available. There they have some jackets, some sweaters, as the weather outside is starting to get a little bit cold. Some more autographed items, a team-signed helmet, some individually signed pucks, t-shirts, car stickers, you name it, hats to add alongside with jerseys. And that's standing right next to the main entrance of the Sovereign Center with the large chandelier hanging, and you can see the sign outside advertising tonight's contest. So this is where fans will mostly come in to get ready for the Royals versus Stingrays contest. Another trophy case here on the main concourse that I wanted to show you was this big collection of hats. And what it is that for every member of the Royals that collects a hat trick, they collect all of them and add to this trophy case. And right now, over 20 Royals have collected hat tricks here at the Sovereign Center, including one against the South Carolina Stingrays back in 2005. Back up in the suite level, or broadcast level, of the Sovereign Center. Wanted to take you on a quick tour around on the other side. We are located just where the Stingrays net will be. Their tunnel and bench just down there. That house I showed you from the bench is actually directly to my left. And we'll take a quick look inside. As you can see, they have a fireplace, a full kitchen located in the back, and pretty much all the comforts of home right here in the arena to watch a game or a concert. Walking around the Sovereign Center, diagonally across from my radio booth, which is located all the way on the far corner, there is a Sky Lounge up here at the top. Right now it's a little dark to see, but they're getting it ready for tonight's game. And fans can purchase food here at the bar as well as some drinks. And they can even sit up right next to the edge and catch all the action and watch the Royals shoot on the opposing goaltender twice. There's the bar right there to put on some sports or even the game. A great selection of fine food on a buffet. That will wrap up our tour here of the Sovereign Center. The Stingrays will return back here in January in the second half of 2011-12 campaign. But I want to thank you very much for joining me on the tour, and hopefully you'll tune into tonight's contest between the Stingrays and the Reading Royals.